Hello, my name is Lee. I'm the conflict resolver, and I'm here to help you have a more peaceful life. We don't do all of our important communication in the same format. Sometimes we communicate in writing, sometimes on the phone or in a video call, and sometimes in person. But no matter how we're communicating, it's important to be aware of how the format affects our message. Stay tuned for some tips on how to make your written communication better. Please like and subscribe. If you have a question you'd like me to answer in a future video, leave a comment below. You can also email questions to advice@leechandler.com. For the next few weeks, we're going to talk about how the format you're communicating in can affect your message, and what you can do to ensure that you're understood no matter where your conversation is taking place. Today I want to talk about written communication. Whether you're writing a carefully worded email, a quick text message, or maybe an old-fashioned letter, it's probably important to you that your meaning comes across. And communicating in writing gives you some big advantages in that department. You have a lot of control because you can review and rewrite your message if you get it wrong. You also have time. You can take your time deciding whether you want to send it, change it, or delete it. And you have distance, which can make you feel more comfortable in some conversations. But there are also disadvantages. The main one is that in writing, a lot of the cues we look for when we're figuring out what someone means are missing. And anything that you leave ambiguous will be interpreted by the other person. Let's assume that you've decided that writing is the best way to get your point across. In that case, we need to control for ambiguity in content and in tone. Content is pretty simple. You need to say exactly what you mean, but that's easier said than done. If you think you might not be clear enough, ask someone else to read what you wrote and explain it to you. If they get it wrong, your content is ambiguous and needs work. Tone is a little bit more complicated. Because people often interpret ambiguity negatively, your ambiguous tone could seem angry, threatening, irritated, or bored once it's filtered through the other person's feelings. This risk increases if you're having a difficult or emotional conversation in writing. To reduce the chance of your tone being misinterpreted, try to be as clear about your tone as you are about your content. The other person can't see you smile, doesn't know that your posture is relaxed, and can't hear your friendly voice. So you need to use your words, and possibly an emoji or two, to convey information that you might normally take for granted. To know if you succeeded, try reading your message in a few different tones. If you're trying to be friendly, but your angry reading sounds believable, you need to work on your tone. And if you're still having tone problems after a revision or two, consider having the conversation in a different format.